it's Tara here with Create Life Paper Words, and I have a fun collaboration today with Sweet Girl Designs. Some items that we want to include in our black and white collaboration are acetate, white thickers, black and white photos, and something from Elle Studio. So I am going to be working on my week 1 for this collaboration, whereas I know Sweet Girl Designs will be working on her 2017 title page. I was on the ball and already had my title page done, so that's why I decided to go with my week 1 for this, or I probably would have done my title page. I didn't do all my photos in black and white. I really just did the ones that I wanted to highlight. I find that black and white can be really good for those photos where maybe your colors don't quite look right, or maybe something in the background is making that photo look off. So that's when I tend to do black and white, or like I said, when I really want to highlight. So I wanted to highlight the photos. There's 3 photos on the right hand side. The top one of my husband and 2 daughters at the pool, the one below that of my daughter and myself. And the reason I wanted to do that one in black and white was because the colors were really off. And then the bottom one with my daughter's feet. And I just thought that was really cute and would look really nice in a black and white photo. The other one I did was on the left-hand side of my daughter and I eating out. Again, that one was done because the colors looked a little bit off. So I knew pulling that into black and white would be a little bit better for that one, because I still wanted to include that photo. So at this point, I'm just pulling out my white thickers and trying to figure out what words I can make with them. I believe I probably need some new white thickers. I had to really play with the letters and go through my thickers to figure out what I could actually write with them. And I did actually use 2 different kinds of thickers due to the fact that I didn't have the right letters for a lot of them on each pack. So one is a little smaller, and then the other one is a little more scripty, and they're quite a bit bigger. I'm not sure where those thickers are from. I've had them for a good 1.5 years or so. I'm also using a few stamps from my Felicity Jane November kit that I got. I believe that one was the Welcome Home kit. I'm not positive on that one. It was the November one. And I just liked that there were some stamps that fit what my pictures were. So that's why I pulled that one out. And let's see, what else am I doing? I've already got my my wood veneer from Elle Studio on there, so that's on the January. What I forget to do but want to do is put, I've got this acetate paper that is clear with white writing on it, and I got that from Michael's the other day, and so I totally forgot to put it on, but I do end up putting it over top of this card right here that I'm working on. So you'll see in the photos at the end how that looks. And the reason that I just put it right over top was because I couldn't get my wood veneer off because I'd already glued it down. So that is life. Sometimes that happens, so you just go with it. Doing a little bit of journaling this year, one of my goals was to really work on sharing at least one story that I maybe wouldn't have shared. On this one, I decided to share about my son and how he got these new pajamas from Target when we were down in the States over Christmas, and they are Thomas the Train Conductor ones, and he wore them for a good 2 days straight, mainly because we didn't go anywhere and I didn't really have an issue with that. And then he put on some boots and his John Deere hat, and he looked pretty darn adorable. So I just wanted to document that. The way I did that is I did a flip up, mainly because I was running out of room. Had I probably not had as many photos, I would have done a journaling beside it. I also did some journaling about my daughter and how much she loves swimming. We took them to the water slides. the first weekend in January, and she went for a good 5 hours. So I also wanted to document that and how much she loves the water. So that's on that Thoughts from Today. That journal card is also from the Welcome Home kit from Felicity Jane. And then I have a couple others. I used the app for the Gilmore Girls ones. The weekend review, that is, I believe, One Little Bird, and that's something I'm going to be using throughout my whole 2017 album, as well as my January calendar. That's also something that will be used throughout the whole album. Thank you so much for joining myself and Sweet Girl Designs, and I hope you have a great day.